shared it. Well, greetings, all my good people. Welcome to Wait With Me. If you are listening to this in replay, you can fast forward past this spot and just get right into the show. Now, if you also are listening to this in replay and you're new to Fireside and you want to come to the next show live, there's a couple of things you can do. You can hit that react button and then choose an emoji and press send. That will work. You also have a couple of emojis across the bottom that you can see at any time. Oh, hello, Laura. The show will be starting in just a few moments. But then also, if you're new to Fireside, you can hit any one of those three emojis across the bottom, and you'll also be able to do a reaction there. If you want to send a question or a comment, you can also hit that Q&A button and do the same thing. It's a redundancy that we have here. But Jill will be with us in just a moment, and you'll be able to see her beautiful face in video. Well, I see we got a couple of people coming in. There's really Charlie and Laura. I've been trying to catch up with Laura, and she's like hit and run. She's in and out. But we'll be with you in just a few moments. And I'm back again. We got about 2 minutes to go to showtime. We're taking care of a couple of little things here so we can bring a wonderful show to you. Also, please remember to share this. And hello, James. Welcome to the audience. And again, we'll be with you in a few moments. We've got about 1 minute to go, and we're glad to see you all in the audience there. And we'll be able to see Jill in just a few moments. We will bring her to video, and she will get on with it. See you in a few.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is Wait With Me, and I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova. I'm so happy to see all of you all here today. Hello, Really Charlie. Hello. Oh, I'm trying to read the names. Can you read the names, producer? Denise
Yes.
and Dave and Sam and Sunny Sophie and James and Laura. I got your message. It's nice to that you could be here to support us. I like that. Thank you. And Stefan and Woody. Woody's back. Hey. So welcome everybody. This is Wait With Me, where I talk about my triumphs and my struggles with my weight loss journey. Um, Tonight, both Tony and I are a bit under the weather, so please forgive me if I'm just seem really out of it. I'm really trying because the show must go on, right? Okay, so I'm going to get to my first segment that I call This is the Deal.
This is the deal. This is the deal.
All right, tonight's deal is that this is usually the time of year when I just stop working on whatever my goals are. I don't normally do New Year resolutions because I set goals year round and I strive to achieve them year round. So January 1st is not a magical day for me. But for some reason, this week in January is when I just really want to just stop. So with today, like today, I'm not feeling great. So my first inkling is to just lay down and listen to my body, which you should do, right? But get off track with my clean eating and my intermittent fasting and things like that. But I'm not doing that this year. This is probably the first year in a really long time where I haven't just thrown in the towel like, I'll start another day or another month or another year. And you may wonder, why is that? What's different about this year? Well, it's you all that I know that people are coming to the show, and by coming to the show, you're holding me accountable for what I say I'm going to do. So I'm sticking with it, and that's one reason. Thank you. That's one reason that I'm just still trying to do the show. And to get on the scale tonight, like I usually do, and just keep with it. Just keep with it. That's what I keep saying. Yesterday, um, I actually I keep track of my steps, and I actually walked 12,000 steps. Well, actually 12,226 steps, because I was just determined. Uh, I was just determined to do that. And I did it and I felt great. So, and I didn't start to feel badly until this afternoon. But I think it's partially because, um, this time of year is stressful at my day job, and Tony's not feeling well either. So, chances are I got something from him or something. He's looking at me like, why are you blaming me? But he may be the reason. But I just wanted to talk about the struggle is real. The struggle is real to keep going and going and going and going because, as I've said at the very beginning of launching this show, this is not just a 6-week thing for me or 12-week thing for me. This is a lifestyle change I'm trying to make. So I'm trying to understand my body better, and I'm trying to understand what my body needs to keep going. And so sometimes it might mean that I just need to rest. As soon as I got off work today, I took an hour-long nap, which I hardly ever do anymore. Um, and I believe that that's the reason I'm able to sit here with you now, because I do feel better from that. But I'm really trying to listen to my body's needs and not so much listen to the negative talk. We've also had an episode about that where, we're always our own worst critic. So the negative talk in my head tends to be really loud this time of year and telling me, you don't need to do that. You don't have to do that today or whatever. But today I'm just not listening. I'm not listening. So I just wanted to talk about that and to show you, obviously my doing the show, puts my vulnerable side out to you, but it's actually helping me. So thank you all again for being here. Hello, Chris. Hello, Dave. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Ingrid. Hello, Daisy. And I think I've said hi to everyone else. So thank you all. I really appreciate you all being here. So with that, I'm going to go to my next segment, which is where I weigh myself and tell you my measurements. Last week, if you were here, I weighed 155.14 pounds, and my measurements were 41.5, 36, and 41, bust, waist, hips. If you've been to the show before, know that I measure myself or me for me right before the show. And I'm happy to say that this week, my measurements are 41, 36, and 40 and 3/4. So I lost a half inch on my chest and I lost a quarter of an inch on my hips. So those are what I call non-scale victories. So I'm very happy about that. So now I'm going to get up and weigh myself.
I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
Here I am. All right, hang on. Try not to fall. I'm trying to lock it in. How do I lock it in? There I do. Okay. All right, here is. Thank you, thank you. All right, that means thank you everybody. That means I have lost weight. Yay! So how did I get there this week? Well, like I said, I've been moving more. Yesterday, 12,000 steps. I normally don't do that.
Jill,
Yes,
so what is the weight?
it is 154 point. Oh, sorry. It is 154.4. Last week I was 155.14. So I did lose weight. And how did I get there? I've decided to just move more. I normally don't do 12,000 steps in one day, but it was a challenge issued to me, and I accept it. Tomorrow the challenge is 14,000 steps. I don't know if I'll make that, but I try. I will try. I also. Chris says, my left leg weighs 154 pounds. I don't believe that, Chris, not for a minute. But thank you for that. I've just been moving more. I've also been doing, you've heard me talk about this before. It's called Get Fit with Rick. And it's he's a guy out of Dubai. But on the 9th of this month, he started a new 12-week challenge. And it's just a 20-minute workout. And but it's it's like low impact cardio, but then it's going to get to it's going to bring in strength training and things like that. So I've been doing that with my sister-in-law Denise, and just Get Fit with Rick in general. And I also because I want to stretch out more, and I actually like yoga. I've a couple of times I've done yoga with Adrienne, which is a free 30-minute, usually 30-minute workout on YouTube. And it's gentle yoga. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been moving more. I try to make sure that I do at least 30 minutes of movement. It might not be all at one time, but I try to do at least 30 minutes of movement each day. And more if I'm just really feeling it. Today, I'm not feeling it. So I haven't actually done any workouts today other than go up and down my steps for different things and on purpose. And I have a Fitbit, so it tells me to get up every hour if I hadn't moved enough. So I get up, I go up and down my steps, and I come back and sit down and do my desk job. So that's what I've been doing. Let's see. I see we have another comment from Ingrid. How can I inspire my daughter? Would you like to come up, Ingrid, and talk to me about that? Because I think I would need to know a little bit more in order to answer that question. So I will invite you to speak. And if you'll just hit the accept button, you may talk to me. And let's see. You have written more. Oh no, she has a brain injury. Oh no. Well, I want to say this. First of all, I'm sorry she has a brain injury. I'm sorry about that. I am not a medical expert or nutritionist, but I do know if someone is unable, if someone um, applies like gentle type stretches and like sits in. I used to have really bad flare-ups with fibromyalgia, so I could barely move, and so to stand up was even a problem for me sometimes. So in a chair you can like maybe lift weights or something, but to inspire her to do more, sometimes that's a hard one for me to answer, because I get my inspiration from other people, but I'm not sure what your daughter needs in that way or what she responds to most. But maybe your medical expert could suggest some things. When I was at my worst in terms of health conditions, my rheumatologist recommended, well, actually, he actually wrote a prescription where I had to go to physical therapy. But his idea of physical therapy was twofold. First, he had me do what he called aqua therapy, but really it was getting into a pool and doing the exercises that they taught me and understood my condition in order to know what I could do and how I could progress. And so I did 8 weeks of that 3 times a week. And then when I finished that, he had me to go to what he called land therapy. And that was really, to me, it was yoga, and it was I couldn't do much with my hands, and I really need my hands. I'm a writer, and so they had me to do a lot of physical therapy type exercises with machines that strengthened my hands. So I would check with your medical expert first and see if there's some type of program where um, it helps people with brain injuries. And that inspired, when I went through that, my conditions, it really inspired me to keep doing it on my own long after those sessions were over. So for a long time, I kept my weight off, but then until I didn't, until I didn't.
Jill, can I chime in?
Of course.
Well, this is actually for Ingrid. And Ingrid, this is Anthony, Tony C., the man about love, Jill's husband
And producer.
and producer. I do have something you can do to inspire your daughter. and that is next Wednesday at 6:30. Get your daughter to come watch this show. And I'm serious about this. Get her to come watch this show. Wait with me, and because it shows a good Jill is a good example of if you really want to do something or accomplish something, it's very important to have people on your side. And Jill is putting it all out there. She puts her weight, she puts her measurements, she's telling everything she's been through, tracks it always. And I think that would be inspiring for your daughter. So I hope that helps.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Ingrid, I don't know if that answered your question or not, but feel free to talk to us if you need us to say more. And I think it does.
Well, we have Keels just came in the office.
Hello.
I mean, in the office. See, told you I was sick. Did a show.
This is Studio 3, and Studio 3 is in an office, so I understand why you said that. Welcome, Keels. Welcome to the show. To recap, I just have been talking about the struggle is real for me this time of year. This is the time of year I just don't want to follow through with the goals I've set for myself. But this year, for the first time in a long time, I'm pushing through that. I'm not giving up, and it's mainly because you all are here. And I have to come and talk to you about it. So thank you for that. And Keel says, "Hey guys, I've joined the office." That's a good one. Okay, well, shall we go to the third segment, producer?
Okay, it's your turn to share.
Well, for those of you new to this show, this is a segment where I turn it over to you to talk about if you're going through the same journey or a different journey and you want support, we're here for you. So we can, shout it out to us, and we'll respond. We'll be your accountability partners. If you want to talk about anything that I've said so far tonight, you're welcome to do that. If you want to give me advice on how to keep going, please feel free to come to the stage and share. If you're new to Fireside, the way that you come to the stage is you go to the circle on the lower left of your screen that has like the equal sign in it. You click on it, and you'll see near the top it says invite to speak or request to speak. And I will accept that. Does anybody want to share? Oh, how do we share? Okay, so Ingrid, I'm going to send you a request, and all you have to do is accept it, okay? In the meantime, Daisy, I think, is on the stage. Hi, Daisy.
I think I am. Hello.
Yes, you are.
Hi, can you hear me?
I sure can. How are you?
Well, congratulations on you. I'm good. I'm very good, thanks.
Good.
And congratulations on losing weight this past week.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
How
I
are
just
you
wanted
doing?
to say I'm doing well. I made it through the holidays, and I did something monumental for me, and that was I got on the scale.
Oh,
And now I have a set goal for myself, and the 20 pounds that I need to lose.
all right. Well, I will be your accountability partner on that. I'll check in with you each time or each week, if that's good for you, and see how you're doing.
That's okay. That sounds good. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to. I'm not going to go on. I may not weigh myself with you, but I will definitely be weighing myself weekly.
Okay. Okay. And how do
All
you
right. Thanks.
plan to
Take
how do
good
you
care.
how do you plan to start? Wait, Daisy, how do you plan to start?
Oh, Well, I've been
You said your name.
looking for more mindful eating habits. That's it. I was going to join Noom, and then I changed my mind and just said, I know what Noom's about. I know what basically it's mindful eating and being careful with the liquor, the alcohol. We've talked about that before.
Yes,
So
we
I'm
have.
going to
In
stick
fact,
to red wine and
that's good. That's
limited
good. In fact,
quantities of
I was
it.
thinking about you earlier this week when someone told me that they've been watering down their wine, and I was like, "Ooh, just go with the red wine." Okay.
That's something.
So, but some people are doing that.
I don't know if I'm going to water my wine down.
No, I don't think I could do
If I
that.
don't make any progress, I might start watering it down. I don't know if I could either.
Okay.
But I'm going to
Well,
try. But I'm going to have my mindful glass of wine and eat better.
okay. Well, I will check in on you every week.
I think we might be coming up.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank you, Daisy.
you. Take good care. All
You
right.
too.
All right. Bye.
Bye. And Ingrid, I think Ingrid's on the stage, right? Hi, Ingrid.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Hi. Thank you for coming to the stage.
Am I doing this right? I don't
Yes.
really know.
Yes, you're perfect. You're perfect. I can hear you just fine.
Okay. So you don't see us, but you can hear us?
I do hear you. Would you like to go to video? I could ask you to go to video.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay.
Right now I'm looking at a funny screen with glasses on it.
Okay, I'm going to send you an invitation to come to video, and all you have to do is accept it.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Okay. Hello. Hi. How are you all?
This is Ingrid.
Hi.
And I'm Sierra.
Hi. Nice to see you both. How are you all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
That's great to hear.
I just have to say I love the wind chimes.
Yes.
I love them.
Yes.
Oh,
we have wind chimes. We love wind chimes too. We have them around our house.
It's a beautiful day. We had nothing but rain, pouring rain for the last couple days.
Oh, where are you?
California.
Oh, okay. Yes, you have had quite a bit of rain. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thank you.
So what would you like to share tonight?
The struggle is real. We're talking about, we have a really nice treadmill that Sierra wanted to buy because she won a scholarship with her ABI program, and she could do anything.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And she had gained, I don't know, probably 30 to 40 pounds after she had brain surgery and some other things go on. And after that, she had a real hard time taking that weight off. She still hasn't managed to get back down to her weight. Around 130 was what she was initially, but yeah. So she getting on the treadmill and staying on the treadmill is probably the biggest problem, because that and the choices. There's a lot of soda. There's a lot of hot chips. And so, and I'm vegetarian, so I keep it, pretty, I still let her have all the, meat and stuff that she wants, turkey sandwiches, whatever, but I don't eat that stuff. So, I think it's just a combination of the frustration, and the negative self-talk, and, if it wasn't for this, or if it wasn't for that, the body would be what it was, 5 years ago or whatever. So,
So I got brain surgery in 2015, and 2017 I got anoxia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and then
first
she
of
was
all,
put on this medicine that didn't help matters. That the average person
It was
gained.
liquid.
Yeah, they gain
Oh.
usually about anywhere from 14 to 25 pounds, and she was on that higher end there. So with those meds, but she's not on those meds anymore. She's on something else, but the weight's just a beast.
Yeah.
I understand how you feel. I really do. And it was one reason that I started doing this show, because the negative self-talk is real. That's a struggle too. I know, I understand that. And but I just want you to know you're beautiful. You are enough as is. And so if you want to lose the weight, please know that it's not going to happen overnight, and to just be gentle with yourself. You have to be kind to yourself first, right? And then you could just move a little bit. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just moving a little bit. I used to work out, more than an hour. I used to walk when I met my husband. I used to walk 6 miles a day.
Uh,
Are you all? Oh,
I'm sorry.
can you hear me?
A call came in and interrupted, so we couldn't hear what you said. But I did
Oh,
want to mention that she wasn't here earlier when you were talking a little bit about the yoga, and she got a yoga mat for Christmas, so that may be something you want to explore with her a little bit too.
wonderful. Well, actually, and I was going to say this in the next segment, but one thing that I'm going to do in my next episode is actually work out while I do the show. So you're welcome to join from, wherever you are during that time, and join in, do whatever you can. My husband said to me, "You're going to do it the whole 30 minutes?" Because I was talking about, well, I might just sit here and with some dumbbells or something. I may not do dumbbells for 30 minutes, but I might walk in place. And, because I'm actually sitting right next to a treadmill. But it's up and it hasn't been used. I don't even know the last time it's been used. So there are like things on it, it's like a placeholder now. But be gentle to yourself and just do a little bit, whatever you can, whatever you feel like doing, but listen to your body most of all. And don't expect, things to happen overnight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, I just want to chime in. Ingrid, what's your daughter's name again?
Sierra.
Sierra. Oh, thank you. Sierra, I don't like to exercise at all.
No, he
I do not like to exercise.
I asked because I want to inspire, but I'm not.
Yes. So what I do, let me ask you a question, and I'm not trying to take over Jill's show. How do you feel about that treadmill? Do you hate it? Do you hate to even look at it?
I don't hate it, but I just don't I don't love it.
Yeah, you hate it.
I
understand.
know
You
where you're
hate it.
going with this.
So what I do, I find an exercise that I like.
Like dancing.
That's what I was going to say, like dancing. If you like music,
if you're just listening to music and you're moving, that's movement.
and dance in your room. Quite often when I was younger, when I wanted to lose some weight, I would dance. I would dance every day, and I would go to the club. I would go to the club also. I would go out and party, with friends, and I would lose weight really quick because I love to dance. So just dance. You can dance at home. You can get your friends to come over. You all can dance and just have a good time. And that's fun. And you will lose weight. And it's fun. You won't feel like you're being punished.
That's right.
Because you don't want to. You can't exercise if you feel like it's awful.
Right. Which is, I mentioned earlier, Get Fit with Rick. There are free videos on YouTube, and his are dancing. He's dancing like on the boardwalk in Dubai. So Dubai and the water and cruise ships are in the background, and they're simple dance moves. So if you like that, but I agree with Tony. In order for me to get back into moving, I had to do things that didn't feel like exercise, but actually were. So I agree with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you both. So you going to join me next week?
Of course.
Okay, good. All right.
Now, wait a minute.
Yay!
Now you said 6:30 or something like that, but we're over
East-
here.
Eastern time.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Yes, Eastern time. And if you can't join live, you can certainly watch the replay and join in on my exercising with me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and
But I'm going to try to do things that, it doesn't feel like exercise.
and the app will always show your time zone. So if it's 6:30 here, it's 3:30 there. But
Yeah.
it'll always show the correct time for you. So be good.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting both of you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Well, I think it's time to get to our fourth segment. That was fun. I enjoyed talking to everybody. Do you have the fourth segment, producer?
Oh, I was removing Ingrid from the stage. So I was preoccupied.
Oh, okay.
So fourth segment.
I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
All right. So last week, my goal was just to make it through my plan and stick to it. With for those of you who don't know, I've been doing a plan with Dr. Ian Smith, which is really just intermittent fasting, which I'll talk about in a different episode. But I met that. I did that. I met that goal. So my goal for the new week is to just, as I was telling Ingrid and Sierra, be kind to myself and listen to my body. Since today I'm not feeling great, I just want to do what I can, but not overdo it so that I don't get discouraged or injured or anything like that. So it's to listen to my body more. That's my goal. All right. So that was that segment. I think that's it. That's it for the show. That's all I have. All right. So as I'm closing out this show, I just wanted to thank you all again for being here. Thank you, Sonia, Stefan, Ingrid, and Sierra, Daisy, Arlene, Chris, Dave and Sam, and Laura. Thank you all for being here. The music that you're listening to now and that was at the beginning of the show is called Sunzauk International by G-Day Production. And the segment music, every time we had a segment, that song was called Real Cool Sunglasses by That Core Beat. All are on BeatStar. And I wanted to thank my husband, my producer, my love for being here. Like I said, next week on this show, I'm going to work out as I talk to you. So feel free to join in and do a workout with me. But I'm going to try to make it something fun so you don't really feel like you're working out. At 8 o'clock Eastern, Tony and I are doing I'm Right together, and we're talking about do something different. At 7 o'clock, there's Stefan's show. I think there's Really Charlie's show. There's several shows at 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern. So go to their shows. And again, thank you all. I really appreciate you all. You're really helping me. Thank you. All right. Bye.